What is fate, if not an ally? A friend who walks with us in life. A guide who delivers us to journey's
Is this a different trailer from before?
Too long have we stood aside. Now, at last,
Time to get bashed.
we enter the fray.
Oh, she looks so cool, man. Oh my god, the jiu-jitsu moves, man. Judo. Oh, she got a Superman punch with a shield. Oh, she throws a shield? What?
We are the AFEERA.
Maybe that's an execution or a feat. Maybe,
Let us light your path.
Oh, wow. Sick, man.
First up, one of the first things we always kind of like talk about
Here
is,
we go, boys.
can you give us some explanation about, what went into this character? Like, what was your inspiration, all that stuff? Do you want to talk a bit about that?
Yeah, so as Stefan mentioned earlier, right?
Here we
one of
go.
the concepts that we used for this hero was what he called, rightfully so, relentless reach, right? So relentless reach in this case does not mean a super long weapon.
Okay.
Maybe
Doesn't
my
mean like
camera.
hitting super far away, but it does mean that whenever she wants to reach somebody, she will reach
She's
somebody.
gonna get there.
So that's like one of the big pillars that we had there. So we really try to focus around making
So you're not
she
gonna
was,
get away
super
from her.
agile and running around the battlefield. And I think that's super represented in her animations as well.
Yeah, exactly. That was really something inspiring for us because she has to be agile, but with a blunt weapon in a way. So we had to make it like, like she's in control of her weapon, but when she's gonna bonk you, like
Yeah.
she's gonna bonk
It's the word of the day, by the way.
I think so,
love
yeah.
it so much.
Brian
yeah.
did that good.
If we just get bonk in the chat for everybody. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And then the other aspect we're really focusing on is something I would like to call like every stance matters. So for this hero, we're trying something a little bit different. Like sometimes, you might be used to playing some heroes and, like for Shinobi, for example, right? The side heavy finishers are undodgeable, the top is unblockable. We tried to go one step further with this hero. So we wanted to make sure that, first of all of our finishers had like kind of different, not necessarily different properties.
Really
but,
interested
like,
in
her heavy
this one.
finishers have different properties, definitely, depending on which stance you're picking.
Oh, okay.
And her light finishers have superior block, which we'll go into.
Pushing
Really help
counter.
you defend yourself in group fights, but be a little bit more aggressive doing it. So
Nice.
we really tried to have a lot of that. Picking what stance you're going to be doing kind of really matters, and having a big
Wow.
impact on how you play the character and what choices you make in what situations.
So she's got crushing counters on her
I think it's
light
about time we
finishes.
show a bit of that off, right?
Right?
So,
Yeah.
so for visibility, you're going to see some gameplay
Here we
on
go.
screen. This is JC. If you notice the other AFEERA, this is me as a punching bag. So I'm just here to take some hits and
Yeah.
JC.
So we're going to start with something that I really want to highlight because it's an amazing part of this hero. It's just the way she changes her stance, right?
Yes.
So you can
Oh,
look
the
at from
animations.
from right to top. Like Vanessa, you want to talk to us a little bit about this?
Yeah, because the stance matter a lot for this character, we really take our time at mocap to design them in a way that they look cool and they flow very well. Like top to right stance, it flows so well that we were like, usually it's pretty linear, the animation that we do, but for this character specifically,
Radiant.
you have like, if you spam the change stance, because everybody does that, right? It kind of look cool, like top to right, it's kind of flowy. And I'm really proud of the change stance. Really,
Yeah.
it's because it's not really gameplay, but it's part of like everybody see the stances. It's the starting point really to start fighting. So
Good start,
we really
good
wanted
start.
to design the silhouette and the stances
Yeah.
in a good way. To
I
support the
find it
character.
really, really sells her agility as well.
Yeah,
right? Like
just
the
you're just right
finesse
there, and
yeah.
you know already. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really cool. All right, so we're gonna start with what are her chains openers, right? So she has normally lights, normal. As you can notice, her lights have superior block, so that it helps you really like counter people that are attacking. And she has heavies as well, right? So they always look super good. Here we have front dodge heavy. We have.
bonk.
You want to put yourself
yeah.
infinite life there? Yeah.
I was just gonna be like, I'm about to die. No.
Just so that. Yeah. Okay.
Now we're back.
We have side dodge heavies as well, right? So again, really good stuff there. We also have a little something that's kind of new that we haven't really done before. We have a neutral bash that's feintable, right? So we have a rush like this. It's kind of slow, but
There's the bonk.
you can feint it.
We found the bonk.
Yeah, there's a
people.
bonk here, right? So you can feint it, so it's really good and mixing up opponents from
Feintable
super
bash.
close range, having a lot of that stuff there that's super, super interesting. So that works really, really well.
Oh, wow.
There's other little specific things we'll get into
Okay.
with that specific bash. So one of the things that's also really interesting is that her light finishers also have superior block, right? You can kind of see it on the indicator there. So again, the idea is when you're in a group fight, when you're outnumbered, in a 1v1 situation, it's not the best tool. But
That
in
means
a group
crushing
fight, it's
counters,
super
for anyone who
interesting,
doesn't know.
right? Because there's somebody trying to peel you off, trying to do something, block them, hit your current target, super good, really, really interesting stuff.
Nice.
But then, when you look at her heavies, so her right stance heavy is unblockable. Her top stance heavy is undodgeable, and her left stance heavy displaces. So if we go
Wow.
here, you can see that it. Wait, we're gonna do it a little bit
Yeah,
more.
look
Yeah.
closer, look closer.
It's gonna wall splat here, right? And I can
Wall
get
splat?
top heavy off. I can get like different things off. So again, we really want her to have like that choice here, where you have that built-in mix-up of I'm gonna do unblockable, I'm doing undodgeable. She also has a bash in her chains that you can do after any opener. Which is this super beautiful looking kick. You can do it after dodge, do it after whatever you like. So that's super cool there as well. You get a lot of those mix-ups. All of that stuff is really built in. But then you're gonna look at me, you're gonna say, you know what? This
Wow.
is like a two-hit chain hero.
Yeah.
Kinda-
JC, when I look at this, I just see a 2-hit chain here.
yeah, right.
What's up with that?
That's kind of weird, right?
A little bit.
So
No.
what she can do is that after every single attack in her recovery, similar to what we have with some other heroes, you can do a recovery cancel.
Ooh, okay.
It's not a regular dodge cancel, right? It's a flip that she does. But you can see
Oh,
right now,
wow.
what's cool is that I'm doing it like just pressing dodge, right? But you can also do it sideways.
Yo,
do
the
it
cartwheel.
front as well.
Oh no.
Right? So just
That's exactly what I saw when GC's like, oh, let's have movement. And that's because the first time we did those transitions, that
Yeah.
was really cool to do. We did the back first,
Holy
and it
moly.
looked amazing. And we were like, I think at that time we like, oh, we should do it like on different side, because that when we do play session and
Yeah.
we play,
Wonder
and
what
we're
the
like,
iframes
I
are
wish I
like
can
on
do it
them.
on the side as well. So we start allowing it to do it, and but the backflip was sliding, so we went back to mocap. And I'm like, GC, stop hiding stuff. Like, but it
Interested
looks
to know
so
the
cool, and it's
iframes.
so fun to do it as well. Like when you do it, it's just so satisfying.
yeah, it's super satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so out of this backflip, here you have a knee here, like a little bash that goes pretty quick, goes pretty far, works really, really well.
Wow.
You can also do it off of a side one if you want. You can do
Holy
it front
shit.
one. You can do it at any point you want here. So that's super interesting as well. What's cool with this is that really using a lot of stuff in like target swapping, deciding what direction you're gonna go in when you flip, when you do things, really, really helps her move around the battlefield. And that works really, really well.
It's insane.
The next thing I want to
man.
really highlight is after any single one of her bashes, so if they are like kick or knee based bashes, so after this one or after this one, you get
He's
a guaranteed light
insane.
or a guaranteed heavy finisher that keeps the properties that we have when you're doing them normally, right?
Oh my.
So if I go, it might sound a bit weird to go like this and go, oh, this is unblockable. But still, it works really, really well, and it works here as well, right? I can do top, I can go this one that
Oh
displaces
my
again.
days.
And whenever it's off of shield-based bashes, it's the same logic here, right?
Okay.
And what's really interesting here is,
He's
I
going to
don't
be
know
insane in
if you know this,
duels.
and Vanessa can talk about this, right? When I'm doing your heavy finishers normally, they look like this. If I do
Yeah,
them
she isn't
after
broken, I don't think. No. I don't think
kick,
so at
they
all.
look completely different.
Just amazing
Even though
design.
they have the same properties. And if I do them after a bash, they also look different,
Yes.
right? So you want to walk us through this?
Yeah, because we designed them to be.
And you can
like,
see
have
the
your
damage
shield
at the
more
bottom right.
in your presence as well. Like when we
The
did-
damage
and
isn't
we wanted to have
too
like
much.
variety of animation in. Just to like let you like guide you through the chain that you want to do. So and for this character specifically, like the shield, yes, she has a shield.
Damage
She's not
doesn't
the
seem
first one
too
to have a
much.
shield, but technically the shield is a weapon.
Yeah.
and like in how it's made, it's used as a weapon. So that's why when you bash. And,
18, 16.
let's do something else with it, but
Yeah.
the shield is really like a part, like really part of the. And I like the design, like the nook, like
Yeah,
the
that little
little
nook.
hook,
Oh,
like
yeah.
yeah. And we use it in the stance as well, like
Right?
we,
Yeah, if you switch from that
Will she
side
have
to the other
feats
side,
and
there,
jewels?
you see that
Oh.
kind of she pushes the mace out.
Yeah, as soon as we saw it in the design, at first we're like, oh my god, we can use that in the guard break and like all
Yeah,
those
and all
kind of
that
move.
stuff.
We're gonna use it. So we evolved, like the whole team evolved and adapt. It was really fun to do.
Yeah.
She's
There's,
looks so
there's even
fun to
something about
play.
that in the guard break
Like-
itself too,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, when you guard
Yeah,
break, she kind of punches with
Yeah.
the shield.
I
Is
love
that's
that
cool.
animation.
Isolate your
Yeah.
face to
Yeah.
this
But
and
New
that.
animations, man. Let's go.
Yeah, it's like she
Look-
gets it right in the hook.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
It looks
Cool.
super cool.
Nice.
She also has a regular, pretty fast zone attack from neutral.
Oh, the
that also
zone.
counts as an opener. So you can kicks afterwards.
That's 12 damage.
Flip afterwards if you want.
'Cause you can go into the
She has
mix-up.
a running attack. Oh.
Come on.
Again, counts as an opener. So
Got
kind of
damage
everything
on
kind
that.
of counts as an opener there. So that works really well, and that's cool. I think like even her like the way she runs, she looks super interesting here. Like I really like the way that that works.
Yeah.
And then there's another little trick. That I'm gonna show people, right?
Oh, okay.
So,
Another little
you know,
trick,
like
huh?
I was talking about relentless reach.
Right, like
Right.
I'm so far away, right?
super far.
You can't, you can't
hit
get
you, right? Like
me.
I'm gonna
You can't
try to do
get
like
me.
Watch
hit you
this.
with a light or
Safe
whatever I
over
can.
here.
Alright.
I'm safe.
But wait, if I try to do that neutral bash,
Yeah.
this is what happens.
Oh, yeah.
He runs towards her opponent and then hits them with her shield, right?
Wow.
So this is super cool. That's what we mean by relentless reach, that she can really run towards her opponent.
You're not
Even
getting
while
away
you
from
run,
her.
You can move around a little bit. So if your opponent's around a corner, you can kind of like curve around the corner.
Oh, wow.
Have that good stuff going.
It's
You
so
can,
fun
Ah.
to do.
oh yeah,
I'm
it's super
so
cool.
excited
You
for
can
this.
feint that run at any point during the run. So you can
Wow. Yeah.
crazy if you want. You can
I
also
fucking
cancel
love
it
it.
with a flip. So you can go like this. Whoop,
Holy shit, man.
go a little bit further out. Yeah, there we go. You can cancel it with a
Holy
flip. I
shit,
can cancel it
man.
with like a side flip if I want to. I can do like whatever I'd like here. So it's interesting to really have like that sort of control here and really go into running.
Win for
and
on
what
the
I want to
devs.
do when
I
what's
agree.
going to happen. And we wanted to give her options when she's running so that if there's opponents nearby that try to hit you out of it, you can anticipate it, do a flip, try to avoid them,
Yeah.
feint block, do whatever you'd like. That works super well. It's very, very cool there. And I
Can't
think
wait to
her
see
run-
the Shinobis try and run away from me
yeah,
in
it's a bit
elimination
similar to,
now.
you know, we have a Orochi that runs like this a little bit,
Fuck
but
you,
it looks
Shinobis.
so different, and the outcome is really strong.
Yeah, because she's looking at you, and she has her shield like in front, because she's still like she's tactical, like it's part of her
Yeah.
character. So she's like she
Damn,
knows
man.
where she's going, and like
Yeah.
don't let her reach you, because
It's a doom train coming
Yeah.
your way right there. So yeah.
She also has superior block dodges, so you can see the shield flashing here
Oh,
on the top, and then you want to do me a
Sure.
top attack?
I would do that.
Oh, she's got a deflect thing?
Ah,
And so when you hit guard break, when you successfully block with this, you get a shield bash.
she
She's
bonked me
got so
again.
much, man.
So many bonks.
He's got
That
so
leads
much
to
tools.
Those heavy finishers that are faster
Yeah.
as well. It comes from a shield, so you get the shield variant of those attacks
Exactly,
as well.
yeah.
He's got so
So
many
we
options.
really want to
and
have like that,
tools,
a lot
man.
of cohesion there, and have that
Holy.
aspect really like shine through, and have this. So that's really cool. You want to show a couple of emotes, maybe?
I mean, sure.
Oh,
if we
emotes,
wanna
yeah. Of
do a
course we
little-
wanna see the emotes.
Little handstand there. That's honestly my favorite one. Yeah. I'm glad I got this character.
Yeah, it looks really
Just
amazing.
styling. Just
that's
styling.
right. She's showing off her skill, right?
Yeah,
Now Vanessa, from an animation standpoint and mocap, like did you actually you had the mocap actor
Yeah, you
doing
did that.
handstands?
I mean, we might have cheated a little bit and hold him in place, to be honest. But I mean,
you know, we do what we can.
but with her, I mean, she's flipping a lot. So the
I can't
like,
wait.
the guys has to do flipping for like 8 hours stuff.
Yeah, at some point.
It's pretty tiring just to look at them. So I don't even like imagine like just doing them, you know. So
What a cool character.
Seems exhausting. Oh,
Yeah, we have a little flip of the mace here.
yeah, showing off.
Slightly different. Showing out the celestial sphere there. That's really, really cool.
got some good spam here. I like it.
Yeah.
Actually, we when we do the animation, we look at the spam. Huh? We look at
Yeah,
how
we
they.
really do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're trying to make them like as cool. It doesn't often like come out like cool, but when they do, it's pretty satisfying.
Yes, just so you know, chat. Like we do consider emote spam
Yeah,
in the
totally.
creation of new
Completely.
emotes.
I love
and
those
stuff.
videos.
Oh, I love these devs, man.
Yeah, and
Seriously.
so we went to mocap with this.
How can you not
lot
love
of new
these devs?
animations, a lot of
Yes.
variety. I really, really like the way that she's fluid, how she moves, how she, like, their stances, the attacks look really, really cool.
Because she has a lot of attack, but it means a lot of transition as well.
Yeah.
And this is always the not the bane of my existence, but every time JC came to my desk and like, yeah, we might want to add something or change something. I'm like, oh my god, all those transitions that we have to do. So, but we adapt and we try to find the best.
We do what we gotta do. But
yeah, exactly.
And then I go
So
see her and go,
fun.
this
Wow.
needs to be 400 MS.
Oh
and
my
it was
god.
fixed.
Oh my god, yes. We'll see later with the feet, but yeah, we'll talk about it.
Nice.
All right, so let's go have a quick look at the feats. Vanessa, you want to talk to us a little bit more about like?
Do you want to do execution right now?
We're gonna do
or-
executions afterwards.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to just like talk a little bit about more like the process that you guys have for like
Yes.
from when we're gonna mocap and like design for the animation.
Yeah, exactly. So the first time we go to mocap, because we go to mocap often to adapt to the design of because it evolves obviously, and we the first time we go we do navigation first, really to show the personality of a character. We always do the navigation because it represents the core personality. Like with the idol breaker, when you wait a little bit longer, you're gonna see her like personality show through. And yeah, so we do like basic, like opener, finisher, like those basic attack. Because at that point, it's so early in the process that sometimes it's not even fleshed out yet how like it's gonna evolve, like the transition, like we were saying, like she's gonna move that way or that way. So we have to go back to adapt and adjust the timing and all the transition and
Look forward to seeing the
So
feats.
obviously, all the execution for every character. It's always
sure.
like that, but execution, emote, podium, it's all mocap.
Yeah.
And yeah, but we have to think in advance, like with all the concept. We give the concept to the mocap actors so they feel inspired, give them a little backstory as well. So
Yeah.
I'll get into it.
Our mocap guys are
they're crazy
absolutely
good.
amazing.
Crazy good.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, and if you and again, like I've seen the list, people. Like I've seen the list of animations, like everything they have
Yeah,
to like
I
they
know.
go through. It's insane. The amount,
Yeah.
The amount those poor actors like just running for hours.
Yeah, when they do the run, because the run is pretty low, and
Yeah.
we I think we
that
did
was
some,
rough. Yeah.
we did some take when he was just lying on the like he was leaning on the like couch thingy, and he was just trying to run because she's so low. Then it's hard to mocap. So obviously, the animators, as soon as they get the data, they can adjust it to make it like natural in a way and to make it feel good. And there's a lot of camera work as well that we have to adjust to make it feel good as well.
Yeah, he's going to show the feats now.
All right, so let's have a quick look at feats. We finished our little setup here. So just to note, feat cooldowns, we're in Dominion. The feat cooldowns are set to fast. So don't rely on this for feat cooldowns. But that's what it is. So we have 4 feats, right, on AFEERA. The first one,
Just so you
the
can see
nice
him in the
little-
bottom left.
looks like this, grabs and throws, right? This is 500 MS from neutral, not a lot of range, but still very, very, very strong, really hard to react to, and it looks absolutely amazing. I don't know if you want to
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll do it. Yeah. Hey-ah.
Oh, that's
Right? So
amazing.
I love
A lot of what we did,
It was so impressive to see that
That did
live.
20
like,
damage.
Oh, yeah.
like the
Just so you know,
our
20
actor
damage.
did that for like in front of us, and
Yeah.
we were like,
just straight up.
okay, cut. I think we got it. It was so cool to. I think it's just really amazing to do. But obviously they don't do it. And how many MS it is?
It's 500 MS, so it's very, very fast.
They don't do it in 500 MS. They do it like they don't want to hurt themselves, obviously. So
Yeah.
that's when we like have to adjust it and to make it like readable and understandable. It has to fit with like the characters. So
Yeah, no, and we're
it's so
like
cool.
a lot of people on the dev team are like big fans of wrestling and stuff, and we're really trying to get a little bit of that agility.
How
there,
did you
right?
know that? I mean,
I don't know.
yes, yes.
Right, but
fun.
it's
That's
I find it
amazing
super
for-
interesting that we
for
have
his
like
feet, man.
a lot more agility in what she's
That's
doing,
cool.
her moves, and it like I'll do it again on Nolan. Just grab it.
But it reflects the character.
so
She's
cool.
agile and she's
Yeah.
really tactical. She knows exactly where to put her body to
exactly.
to just like flip over.
So feat 2 is a defensive feat. So feat 2 is whenever you land a bash, you gain a defense buff
Ooh.
for a few seconds. So you can see on the shoulders here how it lasts. So you get a little bit of defense. So again, she lands a lot of bashes. A lot of her kit is centered around bashes.
That's cool.
So we wanted to make sure to give her like a bit more of reward when she does perform her bashes, and it gives her a bit more safety in group
I like
fights
that.
as well. So that's super.
A BP flip it,
I
probably.
noticed the green glow also came off of the first feat too. So,
Yeah,
so that
exactly
counts.
right.
That
So,
also counts.
so feat 1 counts as a bash. Feat also counts as a bash.
Oh.
Now. So feat 3, I'm gonna do it from far away because we can do it a little bit from further away. So feat 3 is another part of our relentless reach aspect.
So that's the
so when you
charge,
pop
just
it,
so you know, when he runs forward.
Run towards your opponent, kick them, throw them to the floor, and then you get a guaranteed heavy effort. I didn't land it, obviously, because
Oh,
I'm not good.
wow.
But that's the whole point here, right? So, and then when she does it too, Nolan's gonna be able to do
I
it
will,
for
I
me.
will
And
do
have
I'm
a
gonna
look at
mash
her.
heavy, I'm gonna
Yeah,
mash
and
heavy.
do her. Look at her guard indicators. You see that she had full block.
Oh,
during the
wow. So that's
entire
46
duration
damage.
of that run. And so when you're point blank, you can actually react to some attacks with it, block them as you're doing the feat, and grab your opponent. Do that. It's really, really good. It should be good for ganking setups.
So
You
that's
can do a lot
30
of different
damage.
things with it, so that's super, super interesting.
From the actual feat, and
The
then
full story with that
16
one
from the
was
heavy.
We did the first feed first, like
Yeah.
a mocap.
Oh yeah.
Put it in a game, tried it, and we're like, oh my god.
See, that's
so
not
cool.
bad,
That
man.
looks so cool.
Oh, yeah, that's really cool.
And I think it was you or Stefan. I don't remember. Like, oh, can we do another one? I'm like, okay, let's go back to mocap. Let's do another one. And we did another one. Like one of them, I think moved forward, the other one moved back.
That's
yeah,
so
yeah.
cool,
when,
man.
when one of them hits, like you
Displacement, yeah.
push your opponent backwards from you, and then the other one keeps your opponent in front of you. So really, I have that kind of like change there.
And I think it was that. I think it's the third one that at first was. I think the data was like 3,000 ms.
Oh, yeah,
something
it
really
was
long.
slow.
Because
Took a little
it's
bit,
kind of long
yeah.
to do, and GC was like, it has to be like. I think at first was like
So
super
cool,
fast,
man.
and I'm like, GC, you have to give me a little bit of
Yeah, you know, a little bit of a thing, but
because it's so hard. Because it's always like it's part of our job really to make it work. It has to look good, but it has to make sense in gameplay as well. Because that's we deserve like with deserving gameplay through the animation. It
Yeah.
has to make sense. It has to be balanced as well.
Yeah.
So it's really like support each other and come up with something cool.
okay. And then I'm gonna show off the last feat, which is feat 4. We can't show it off
To its full
to
extent.
its full extent.
Yeah.
But basically, she throws her shield. When it hits the opponent, leaves them with a defense debuff, as you can see right now.
30 damage.
The trick
and a
with
debuff.
this is that it deals damage, debuffs defense, and it bounces around targets. Kind of like similar to what Pirate has with her third feat.
At the ricochet.
Yeah, the ricochet,
Oh,
right?
wow.
So it kind of
Captain
bounces
America,
around,
yeah.
debuffs everybody it hits, deals damage to everybody it hits. Super
So it
cool
bounces
looking,
and hits
everybody
people
like that.
around her
I
if
think that was
there's
the
other
first feat
people.
that we had in. And we're like,
That's so
yeah,
cool.
guaranteed this is in.
Oh, yeah,
At the
yeah.
end, like it
I
took.
think it's in the trailer as well.
I'm gonna
That's
throw
sick,
it.
man.
Bouncy, yeah,
Yeah.
trailer.
Yeah.
It's like,
So-
it's like an awesome
Super,
discus.
super cool.
It's great.
Yeah. So, right, so that's it for feats. Let's look at executions, right? So I'm gonna
Oh, executions. Let's go.
gently kill Nolan here.
You're gonna thank you for gently killing me. I appreciate
Right,
that. I love that you're thinking of me.
Yeah. So we have this execution here. Again,
Boom.
showing off the agility there. It's
gonna hurt.
You know what
super
she's
well.
doing, right?
Yeah.
I'll wake up. It's okay, and I'm okay.
All right, you're okay.
And I'm okay.
Special developer powers. All right, so I'm gonna
Do the other one.
the other one.
So many bonks.
So many bonks.
That's cool.
Right, so again, like really showing off a lot of this agility.
Yeah.
I think I have the other ones equipped up for me as well. I'm not-
Yeah, I think you have all of them.
I should have all of them. Yeah.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
this one's cool.
Oh, so good.
Oh, damn,
A lot of
man.
inspiration.
Using the shield.
Yeah.
'cause
That's
it's
the
so
best
Really
one
using
so
the
far.
shield to control your opponent.
That's the
so,
best
so
one.
cohesive.
Yeah. And finally,
Yeah, just don't want to get ledged.
there. Ah, okay. Yeah.
Oh, rip.
It happens. It's live, you know. This would happen.
Unfortunate.
Damn.
Oh, look at you combo. You're
You're
swagging
showing
on
off,
me.
Jason, you're
You're
showing
swagging
off.
on me.
Oh, the kick.
Nice.
Oh,
Right,
that's
so-
sick,
Oh,
man.
and she
Re-
kicks it up.
Yeah, she kicks it up. Like, just that little part there. Like, it's
Omoplata.
amazing.
Flipping
yeah, I
over your
think so.
body.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So that's pretty much it in terms of fight kit and feats, emotes, executions, all sorts of good stuff. So yeah, I think Nolan,
Awesome.
I,
Nice
talk
one.
about.